And all the money that you have in the world will not save you. All of the insurance, all of the hospitalization, all of the health care for a death-perpetuating continent and country will not save you or deliver you. You can call upon the name of any saints and any saviors all day and all night, and until you come to that degree of care and love and tears and repentance and conscientiousness, cognizance, acknowledgement, communication, application, supplication, and to the intelligence of your own being, there is no deliverance or salvation. You will have a tragic date with fate. And when is the right time to die? When is the right time to be killed? When is the right time to confront the consequences of all of your wickedness and your evilness and your disobedience and your just failure to apply yourself to your blessings? You and I are in a now moment where it is so auspicious because the fulfillment of the will of the absolute, the will of the absolute is in progression. And the progression of errors as we have recorded them as history, the progression of errors as we have experienced them in the light of our experiential experiences, we are coming to that point where we have to, if you care to live, take the time to get beyond all of those things that constitute and allow you to not be cognizant and aware of the harmony of existence and the oneness in being. And so we are not licensed to be here as killers because the law is thou shalt not kill, or as a better way to express it for where we are now, thou shalt reverence and respect the presence of the Creator as it is manifesting and womb manifesting through every order of existence, through every being. And to understand that we dwell within its intelligence. We are held within the body of God, the body of the Creator's presence, just as fish are in the medium of water, until they are taken out by hundreds of thousands and laid up on ice so that you can feed off their carcasses. Integrity, ethic, and morality are the only leverage that we'll ever have over the descendants and ascendants of a people who have been so misguided that they took responsibility to enslave a people that they did not create, that they took responsibility to annihilate a people that they did not create, that they took responsibility to destroy and change the entire topography of an earth that they did not create. We can have no allegiance to the perpetuation of systems and governments that undermine the intelligence of existence and their own populace. Our complete allegiance has to be to the intelligence of our own being, to life itself, and to the laws that govern life itself, in order for us to come to that point of clarity, come to that point of potency, come to those degrees of conscious responsibility and ability to respond directly and correctly to that which is needed in our now moment. To be the vehicles and vessels of the establishment of the greatest order, the eternal order. And to be in a position where you are able to receive the laws in the establishment of the eternal government. Many have been calling and clamoring and saying Jesus is coming. It's a second coming, whatever you want to call it. It is a time for order and being ordered and harmonized in the order of existence and cosmic law, universal law, and the laws that govern our being here. We are in that now moment where you cannot feign ignorance and you will not have any excuses when you've been released from your body and tossed into the spiritual worlds without ever having developed the quality of integrity and virtues that allow for the full functioning of those energy centers or chakra centers that are responsible for the formation of your spiritual bodies that shall take you into the spiritual worlds. The Creator is the totality of all there is existence itself, and we each are these living, loving, intelligent, potent, and immortal parts of its presence. Your caring to be potent as a presence of the Absolute is that which will give you leverage from whatever situation and circumstance you are in. The Creator is the totality of all there is as existence itself. So therefore, you can use any and every circumstance and situation that you've created by virtue of your own thoughts, by virtue of your own choices, by virtue of your own beliefs, and use that to strengthen yourself so that you can get beyond all beliefs to be able to walk in the light of the absolute truth of yourself. For beliefs are those things that pass away when the truth and knowledge is really attained. And the purpose for having the truth and the knowledge is so that you can be absolutely all that you are as a living intelligence, as one who is here to delight on this earthly paradise, to fulfill the requirements of earth residency and graduate the School of University of Cosmic Wisdom to earn your wings of conscious immortality and be able to transcend death in acknowledgement of the timelessness and eternal moment that we are always held in, and the intelligence that permeates every atom and every cell of our being, which some would want to call quantum. It is the presence of the absolute presence, and we are these points of its own presence and its reality. And that's greater than calling forth who we are as nations and races of people. Is greater than trying to label yourself according to a cultural exponent of where you are in this now moment. I am a living, loving, intelligent, potent, and immortal part of an absolute and eternal presence that is the whole of existence. As affirmation declaration will allow every atom and every cell of your being to be deprogrammed and reprogrammed for this eternal existence that we're already held in. But if you are not conscious of it, you cannot really delight in the blessings of being consciously in it. Say, by the renewal of your mind. But you have to have a clean bloodstream, and that's what a lot of people are fighting. That's what's creating all of the struggle. People think that they can be activists and oriented and whatnot and continue to feed off the flesh of dead animals, the aborted fetuses of chickens, the pus and mucus of cows, drink all manners of sodas and all kinds of things, continue to support the corporate deities of death and work towards their undermining and accomplish something. And it's absolutely an impossibility, because you'll never come to the quality of clarity, integrity, ethic, or morality to be able to receive the truth of the highest thought that is available. So you can only work with the light that you have. But when you need an absolute light for an absolute resurrection, you need to know to ask for that. And you need to be willing to do whatever it takes to put yourself in a position where the Creator will not just find favor with you, but its light, its love, its wisdom, its intelligence, its peace, its poise, its truth is absolutely triumphant as the reality of your life.